Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Brandon Waddell will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Into the box, number 3, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging to bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. On the run is O'Neill. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Edmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ruiz is after it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting second,
Next up, Edmundo Sosa. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Lane Thomas now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Kaybert Ruiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This is foul right side.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carlson.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6. Stepping up is Luis Garcia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Garcia.
A high fastball is in there.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 away now in the Washington third, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eight.
A reminder that we've got Cardinals baseball for you all season long here on the show, as you get a look right there at where we'll be in the upcoming 7 days. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Demetrius Lewis is in with 2 away here, as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Josh Bell.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Base hit into right center. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the catcher, Kaybert Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Kaybert Ruiz. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and 1 strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1 and 2 now. 1 and 2. Here it is. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. That brings in Tommy Edmond back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Again, another foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. So a man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. He's got it for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And stepping in, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garcia.
First pitch on the way. swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Carter Kieboom will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a liner. O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 men on, 2 out. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nats leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
3-1 to him now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Up next, Dylan Carlson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Molina leads off second with nobody out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Tommy Edmond. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Edmundo Sosa. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nationals nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Edmond backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first offering.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
So next to hit is Lane Thomas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ruiz goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So here is Kaybert Ruiz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Liner in there for a base hit. And now for Washington, Luis Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Sosa is there, 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman.
Now at the plate here is Carter Kieboom. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ruiz stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Number 3 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
he just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now back, the center fielder.
Next to hit is Harrison Bader. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. first offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Carlson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Into the box now, Demetrius Lewis, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 8th inning coming up. Cards lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Yadiel Hernandez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Here now is Juan Soto, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. No runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out.
Manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Jordan Hicks enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Jordan Hicks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Bell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. What stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The relay throw, they'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to...
Lead off for Washington. The first baseman, Juan Soto.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Next, here is Lane Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Gallegos. It's
no
pretty
strike.
much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Molina has a play. 2 gone.
The catcher, Kaybert.
Striding in is Kaybert Ruiz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
0-1 for count.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Washington, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 to score tonight. The Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon Waddell earns his first win of the season. Patrick Corbin takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt